guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Kadi. Today we are going through Wellness Wednesday. Channel is Health Journey with Kadi. Welcome to the channel. So today's topic, we're still going to be looking through The Secret and also going through different motivational quotes today. So today's quote is by Desmond Tutu. The quote, motivational quote by Desmond Tutu says, "Do your little bit of good where you are. It's those little bit of good put together that overwhelm the world." So I had to read it several times because I'm just like, is this the one I meant to pick? But yeah, it is the one that we're going over for this week. So before we go on into the statement from The Secret today, we're just going to discuss a little bit of that. So, according to Desmond Tutu, he is saying that you should do a little bit of good, and all of those little bits of good that you do all put together will later on have an impact onto the world. So a lot of us do not think that what little bit of good we do is important or is going to make an impact. And I want to say, from my perspective, I do believe that it does affect the world. So you never know what impact you're making, so try your best to do something good every single day. It might affect someone around you or even yourself. It might bring joy to yourself. So last week we spoke about the good that my parents do and how it has impacted the other adults around me, and how they have also helped me out as well. So that's also a perfect example of that. Let me think about another example of a little bit of good from this week. Okay, so from this week, a little bit of good that I feel will later on have an impact on this world or on someone regards one of my old student while I was working at the nonprofit. So the student contacted me because she is trying to get into college, and in order for her to get into college, she has to take the placement test. So however, she's having issues with the reading and the writing portion of the test. So she contacted me, and while we are having conversations, she's dealing with other things as well that I know will also impact her testing, her process of taking the test, mainly her personal things that she's going through. So I say all of that to say that me being there for her, although she has not been my student for the past 4 years since she graduated, no, less than 4 years. Let's say about 3 years. For the past 3 years that since she's graduated, for her to reach out to me and feel like I am someone that can assist her, that is my own little bit of good that I can do, and not just push her away or whatsoever, but to help her in her process to reach her goal. That is one little bit of good that I do with anyone really that I encounter that is acceptive to my help, especially if they have goals that they want to reach. So it might not be an example that you relate to, but think about the little bit of good that you do every single day. Even if you don't think it's affecting the world, it is affecting the world. Someone is seeing it, someone is being affected by it, and that person might just be you. So continue to do your little bit of good wherever you are, and the more you do, the more you would impact the world. So let's move on to the book. So for this week, we're on page 27 still, and according to Dr. Joe Vitale, said, according to The Secret, that everything that surrounds you right now in your life, including the things you are complaining about, you attract. So, I think that is important for us to talk about this process, this part of wellness, right? Attracting things that we want and attracting things that we also do not want. So that's part of what he stated. I'm not going to read the whole thing. That's the most important part of what he has said. So according to the book, law of attraction is a law of nature. Okay? It is as impartial and impersonal as the law of gravity is. It is precise and it is exact. So let's just talk about that a little bit. It is hard for those of us that are very practical and A plus B equals C type of mentality, analytical, to think that our thoughts attracts whatever is happening in our life. So it is hard while you're going through a time of turmoil, while you're going through a time of hardship, to sit there and think about the positive things. And I have experienced that, and I've also experienced the other part of it where I change my thought process while I'm going through a moment of struggle or a trial moment. So, according to Dr. Joe Vitale, you attract the good and the bad, basically, right? So you attract the good and the bad. So this week, I just want you to challenge yourself, right? Think about something positive. Try to attract something positive while giving less attention to the negative. Some people might say, well, you're too optimistic or whatsoever. Oh well, you might as well be optimistic. You might as well think about the positive stuff. Attract what you want. And that also involves what you say and what you do. So, I don't know what I was listening to, but there was this example that I have. Probably a podcast. But the person I was listening to said something along the line that we often cases pray for something positive to happen. We hope for things that are positive to happen. But on the other hand, while having conversations with people, we might then say something negative. For example, someone might say they're never going to get this job. Or they might say, I am never going to do this. While at the same time thinking that they want that. Like they want the opposite. They want to have a good job. They want to have more money. They want to have a healthy lifestyle. But do the opposite. So whatever you're trying to attract, you need to make sure your actions align with what you're trying to attract. So how can you do that? Like it is individualized in a way. So some people, it might be best if they write down the things that they're grateful for and what they would like to attract. That could work for some people. For others, just simply waking up and giving a little bit of gratitude would help as well. Just saying little things that you're grateful for, and that would amount to a lot more that you are grateful for. talking to those around you, if you're having a struggle or having a hard time coming up with things that are positive that you have done or that you have attracted due to your positive energy, they might also be able to point that out for you. It is hard, as I said earlier, to think about things that are positive while going through a moment of hardship. So, if it is hard for you to think about it, I will say though, do not speak negative things outwards, right? Do not think or say it, because it will come to fruition. It will come to fruition. We do attract certain things, and it might not be just us. Sometimes it's the people around you that are attracting these negative things as well, and because you're part of their life, you become impacted or affected by it. So that comes to say, do also try to think positively about others, about those around your lives, to speak positive things, positive affirmation, positive, talk about their positive characteristics, try to boost those positivity so that as they flourish, you flourish too, right? It is hard for those around you to see or to be excited for you while you are growing and they are not. So in order for the whole community to grow, it is beneficial if everyone within that community is trying to attract positive things. Right? I'm not saying that it's just going to happen like that, but it just takes one or two things, or one or two people to cause an effect, or their actions to cause an effect. But that's the main thing for this week when it comes to Wellness Wednesday. So what am I attracting? Well, try my best to enjoy my environment, right? To be grateful, to have a roof over my head. So I speak positively about my home. I speak positively about my form of transportation. I speak positively about my family. I also speak positively about my friends, because they're great people and they all deserve great things to happen for them. So I speak positively about them. I pray for them as well. I speak positively about my health, and that's one thing that's truly hard sometimes when you look at yourself in the mirror and you have this idea of who you want to be, or who you want to look like. So I would say keep saying those positive things while you look at yourself in the mirror, and put action behind those visions that you have for yourself. So, law of attraction, right? You attract what is happening to you. If you give a lot of attention to it, it grows, right? Just like my plants, right? Before I started today, I needed to trim and snip away the leaves that are dead so that more can grow. But if I had left the leaves that are dead, it would affect the rest of the leaves and eventually the plants, right? So sometimes we just gotta snip off the negative thoughts. We gotta snip and cut off the negative energy, the negative people around us, in order for us to flourish. And after we have flourished, it is possible that we can come back and help those around us. So, leave a comment below. What are the things you're trying to attract? And how has that process been for you to think positively while going through a moment of hardship, Like, how do you bring yourself to think about the positive? How do you bring yourself to attract things that are positive? Wake up. Try this week to just try to say at least I think you can find about 5 things that you're grateful for. So let's say 5. So throughout this week, wake up. When you wake up, try to say 5 things that you're grateful for, and then 5 things that you would love to attract or have happen in your life. And next week, tell me how that goes as well in the comment below. And let's continue this conversation about wellness, right? Try to attract things that are going to be beneficial, right? And try to do good this week. Do your part to make this a greater world. Do your part to make this a greater community. Do your part to make your family a great family and your friends great friends. And do your part to make yourself great. So that is it for today. Again, the quote from Desmond Tutu, just so I can leave that off to you, is for you to do your little bit of good where you are. It is those little bits of good put together that overwhelm the world, by Desmond Tutu. And the statement from the book today was, everything that surrounds you right now in your life, including things you complain about, you've attracted. So let's have less to complain about, and let's attract more things that are great and positive, that are going to make us smile and happy and excited. Right? Thank you for joining me on Wellness Wednesday, and I hope to see you next week on Wellness Wednesday. Again, this is my journey, my health journey, so thank you for joining Health Journey with Kadi. If you have not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, and if you are already part of the family, make sure you like, share, and I'll see you next time. Bye!